Like, perhaps I could turn... Wow. I guess a new Digimon I just scan I could turn into him? Because I don't really have anything I want to digivolve from here. No, because Gigadramon has two things he can digivolve into that I don't have. Hmm. Though Matadormon does not have anything. But hold up, I can do something about that. I can digivolve him into a dog. There we go. Now we have a dog. Doberman. A very malnourished dog because you can see the spine, but still, it's a dog nonetheless. Yeah, and we can try to digivolve into this form for Doberman. Converts. Although it's not 200%, I could. I can also just go beat up some of those Digimons to get them to 200%, like Rice Greymon. Because Rice Greymon should be able to digivolve into something that can go into Hisuiariyomon, if I'm not mistaken. Because let's see, from Rice Greymon, if you digivolve into Gazimon, perhaps? No. Or? No, unfortunately, no. So you see, Ginryu is Kuda, Ryuda, Falco. Airdramon? Oh, okay, so it's Airdramon. You go Doramon to Airdramon to connect. Okay, I see the dots now. You can, from Rise Greymon, go into Hisuiaryu and into that form. But Mellow Greymon can also go to that form. As well as, of course, well, War Greymon, which is duh, that Mellow Greymon can go into him. Hold up. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Yeah, Butenmon can also become that form. It just that my Butenmon became a Griffinmon instead. That's what happened. That's what had happened. So I'll look at my Griffinmon right now. Sly. Yeah, you're best suited to be a Griffinmon because Sly is not fitting for that Digimon. Leave the in-between.
when I became one with that dark resentment of Chronomon's. I was consumed with the desire for death.
What do you mean?
Chronomon, the one who governs time, realized he was but a single gear created by God. The only freedom he could choose was self-destruction.
Alright, I know you have a mouth underneath that mask, Junimon, so you should still have some mouth movement when you talk. Because I've seen Naruto, Kakashi still has some mouth movements despite wearing a mask, like 100% of the time of the show.
That is why Chronomon left an egg that would eventually take his place. And then, you were born.
Do I look like Aegiamon to you?
Do not avert your eyes from the truth. This was all planned from the beginning. From our battle with the Titans, to the eventual conflict involving you humans as well. Everything is part of the ritual for you to become the Keeper of Time. When great powers clash, order becomes distorted. The chaos that springs about, the rifts in time and space. Perhaps Chronomon seeks to undo the seal upon himself, to open the doorway to the Akashic records that govern order. Chronomon's final goal, to meet you, his reincarnation.
In reality, though nothing has been resolved, the Titans are still on the move. Chronomon's will still seems to be controlling them, and they are intent upon invading the human world.
Can't anyone stop this?
100 anomaly points. That's good.
Disturbance detected above the government building. The public safety is... Their weapon has been deployed.
Yet again.
It showed a Kuroi piloting. It appears to be headed for the government building. We were too late.
I won't allow it. Such an ugly machine. I quit because I couldn't stand the idea of being forced to make something like that. The Dr. Yuki I respect would never.
Well, thank you for respecting me, Dr. Simmons. I respect you too. Dr. Yuki is the man who adopted me.
What are you talking about? If that's some sort of joke, it went over my head.
It's not a joke. That is the whole thing with the game, that I'm supposed to have adopted this agent over here. And we had a operator that just kept nagging upon us being adopted by said person.
Dr. Yuki is an anime character.
Whoa, I'm not an anime character, Dr. Simmons. That's taking it a bit too far. I'm very real. I'm not an anime character. If I would be an anime character, I would have need to face a lot of tragic moments, then grow from there. It's really a lot of animes can't really start without the protagonist having some sort of great dilemma they must overcome, or a tragic past they must overcome. And I don't wish that upon myself. So you take that back, Simmons. I'm not an anime character.
He's from a series I will always love, Agent Alpha.
I'm not from Agent Alpha. What are you talking about, Simmons?
Don't tell me you haven't seen that anime. You're seriously missing out.
Hey, if they're using my likeness for that anime, they need to pay me royalties. That's all I say. I need royalty money for using my likeness for that Agent Alpha.
Dr. Yuki disappears during an experiment, and his child, the protagonist, goes looking for him.
Well, that's not cool that they used my likeness and then have me disappear, only for a child to look for me. That's not nice.
That's the gist of the plot, but I can talk about that anime for hours.
At least that's relatable, talking about anime for hours.
That series means so much to me. It's the reason I became a scientist to begin with.
In hopes that you would disappear and have someone look for you, or in hopes of you looking for someone that disappears in experiment? I don't really see how that anime can inspire you to be a scientist with that plot line.
Hmm? What's wrong? You don't look so good.
Nah, the agent isn't doing so well. They just found out that their entire existence is based on an anime.
Truly deplorable. What would Dr. Yuki say if he existed?
First of all, I do exist, and what I would say would be stop that machine.
While bound by Chronomon's rage, I provided various things to the humans, Digimon, and their special structural data, all of which went into the making of that weapon.
Kuga was an obedient little lapdog. Not a shred of pride in that one, I'm afraid.
The weapon is beyond the ability of anyone to control now. For you see, it too is now an incarnation of Chronomon's bitter rage. The Digimon core was installed for this reason.
Well, if he, the machine was all he needed to make a reincarnation of himself, Chronomon, why did he need an egg then?
Chronomon's aim is, in the end, a clash of forces. The space-time rift born from the war will open the sealed door.
Alright, that makes sense now.
And then you and Chronomon shall meet. The victims of this conflict are but offerings to bring this about.
If war itself is the point, then Chronomon probably doesn't care if it's Digimon or humans who are dying. Destruction ad nauseum, all for a selfish purpose. If we don't stop that weapon, so much blood will be spilled.
I will try to connect the gate to somewhere near the site. Please, let me know when you are ready.
The cycle of time. Let's get some agent skills while I can. I have 100 points. Not all of them have that thing available though, for the extra EXP, but I should take that one while I'm at it. Darn, you're also not ready for that extra EXP one. You need to waste like 80, 20, and 20. And you need to do a 30, 50, 20 to reach it. That's unfortunate. Guess I'll do this then. And just boost the XP for Valor types and Philanthropy types for now. Which means Marsmon will level up faster than Guardiangemon, but so be it. Oh. Getting that spirit boost for Reckless type helped make Locomon able to digivolve. I don't recall if I had anyone else that could digivolve into High Andromon though. Oh hey, Cyberdramon can now digivolve. Excellent. Just what I was waiting for. Now we have Justimon on our side. Now we have our own Kamen Rider slash Super Sentai series reference, Justimon. who technically has 4 signature skills, because this one is 3 in 1 Trinity Arm. Because it's either an electric move, a null move, or a steel move. Which, if it's a steel move, it nullifies unfavorable compatibility. If it's the null type, it just has a 20% crit rate. And if it's the electric one, it's just strong against fish. I need to look at my ultimates now to see who else could Digivolve into High Andromon before deciding on if I should do that with Locomon or not. You are to be a bird, which will happen soon. You were to be made into Plesiomon. Yeah, Plesiomon. Right, Rapidmon, you could become High Andromon. And I think that's what I'm gonna do with this Rapidmon, because I already have a Mega Gargamon. So yeah, then I will not Digivolve into High Andromon with Pokemon. You just need more attack to Digivolve. That's what you need, Myotismon. More attack. Which I might just give you an augment chip at this point. You can Digivolve. You need more spirit to become a Marine Angemon. Yeah, register to the field guide Omnimon Swart because I did a DNA attack with Black War Gray and Black Metal Guru. Alright, so that's a little bit unfair. Black War Greymon only digivolves to Metal Greymon Blue and Flaremon. Whilst Black Metal Garurumon digivolves from 3 other Digimons, with the exception of Black Metal Garurumon. Sorry, Black War Garurumon. It has 3 more Digivolutions as well. Or, well, technically 3 in total, because I believe these 2 are like a mode change. But it's still not fair that Black Metal Garurumon has 3 prior forms, while Black War Greymon only has 2. Yeah, this still baffles me that Rise Greymon can digivolve into Kentaurusmon. That still really baffles me. Because these other 2 make sense. This is a skeleton horse. And then this is the canon evolution of Kentaurusmon. So it really doesn't make any sense why Rise Greymon can digivolve into him. Well, I'm pretty sure I am aiming for both of these, so I think I can get either one of these forms without a problem. Just seeing if I have any more ultimate Digimons that I'm aiming to digivolve or not. Doesn't look like it. No, I know. I have Mammothmon need to digivolve, which needs a lot more attack because it's a Sly Mammothmon instead of any other type that would actually boost the attack stat. I want Astamon to Digivolve. Into either one of these two, which I guess would be this one first. Yeah, Etemon, you just need to gain any of these. I guess it would be Mela Etemon, because you're not gonna get the attacks after King Etemon because you're a sly nature. Yes, I'll get Mela Etemon with Etemon. As soon as I get the defense stat, which may not happen. I will very soon get the intelligence with Lucemon so he can Digivolve. Then I also need to be rank 8 to Digivolve him. This Shogungekomon will become one of these. That's all I know. One of these is what I'm gonna make with this frog. I will make Alpolymon with this Flaremon, whether he likes it or not. You will successfully Digivolve into one of these at some point, Mr. Master Blimpmon. I think I have circled through them now. Yeah, I have. I decided I was gonna boost the attack of someone so they could Digivolve. Right, Myotismon. I'm gonna give you an augment chip. Because I have one. Because you're taking a bit too long to Digivolve Myotismon. Well, at least you're now very close to Digivolving into this one. Even though I think I know the one I truly want is the one that is the even higher attack stat. We'll see. We'll simply see. I think we just advanced the plot now, so let's do it. I connected the gate to the place where Chronomon is. However, space-time distortion has already arisen. I've tried to eliminate any possible side effects, but it may take some time before we emerge on the other side. Please, if anyone can stop Chronomon, it is you. Enter the gate. Well, this is familiar.
Where the heck did you go? I've gone back over and over and over. I can't find it. I still can't save you. It's like the gods have made up their minds about you disappearing. How many more times do I have to go back before I can see your smile? No matter how many times I fail. I made you a promise, didn't I? A promise to protect you. Inori. 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 Inori.
A bit obsessed? Oh no, this machine is back!
Look out!
Convenient timing of Birdramon to grab me as I get launched away from that giant machine.
It's been a while.
Oh, operator, you're back!
I'm sure you've realized by now.
That you're gonna talk about the Inferno or talk about me being adopted again?
Realized you aren't a normal human being. The one who created you must be quite satisfied. You've done well to fulfill your role thus far. To honor your achievements, allow me to tell you who you are. Since Agiomon disappeared, you've been mistaken for the Great Guardian. I'm sure you can understand why.
Oh, white space with lots of squares.
Your creator is the higher being that was challenged by Chronomon to a battle.
But how can we go through all these square pieces? We aren't. I'm like a circle piece. I'm not very square.
This higher being's name is homeostasis. Chronomon's plan has disrupted the equilibrium between worlds and threatened their very existence. You were given a role to eliminate anyone who upsets natural law. The higher being chose a certain existence to act as a base when giving you life. That being was Agiomon, or the Dark Shadow. Agiomon had been scattered across countless timelines after traveling through time again and again. Your existence is based on the Dark Shadow in one of those timelines. There is a clear reason why that method was used. The higher being has a strong aversion to directly and excessively intervening in the world it watches over. To minimize its influence, it chose to take advantage of these dark shadows. What the higher being hoped for was a sort of self-purifying effect on the world. Agiomon, who lost someone important to him and who was driven by pain, disrupted the laws of time. And thus the higher being tasked him with righting his own wrongs. It took an instance of a dark shadow from one of these timelines and crafted him into your form.
Why are we human though if we're based off Agiomon?
Adamus, your personality, your memories, were all prepared for you to help you fulfill your mission efficiently.
It's been a while since we wore that outfit.
That goes for me as well. I only exist in your head.
Then how can you manifest in my phone then if you only exist in my head?
You are the agent in charge of maintaining the world's equilibrium. When establishing your character, we use some of the memories of the Dark Shadow. It was the wish of the Dark Shadow for us to do so.